All right, what's going on, everyone? Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com, coming to you with another live episode here on a Tuesday afternoon. If I'm coming in clear, please let me know, and I can fix anything. Otherwise, I think usually I am. Okay, so what's on the agenda today? The one thing that all women find attractive. The one thing that all women find attractive. Can you really deduce it to one thing? Is that possible? Can we really just say that there's one thing across the board that all women are attracted to? I think there is. What's up, everyone? Giacomo, hello. Zisam, thank you. What's up, Nicholas? Cameron, good to see you. Yes. So, the one thing. So we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about that for a little bit. I'm going to be doing some questions today, per usual. We're going to be talking about anything that you have questions on, any of your specific questions that's going on in your dating world. We'll get into that. You can call in. I have a number, and we can go into that. Last time we did that, it was fun. We had some fun callers. What's up, Fernando Rolton? What's up, man? When will I come to India? I don't know yet. I'd love to, though. What's up, Joshua? Jumpman23. What's up, guys? Hello. All right, lots of you joining us today. So we'll be taking calls. We'll be answering your questions. Excited to do that. And also be telling you about my special program, Irresistible Academy, that is now available to you when you join the live session. So today, for the next 55 minutes, it is available to you to jump in at a $1 trial. We'll talk about that in just a second. If you're already curious about it, you can just go to, put it in the chat here, actually. I always forget to copy and paste it. But you can go to trippadvice.com/stream special. Cool. All right. We'll get into that in a second, but let's talk about what is the one thing that women find attractive. What are your guys' guesses? Someone already said looks. Come to Calgary. I've actually already been to Calgary a couple of years ago. I did a coaching boot camp there back in 2014. No, 2013 is when we did that. Yeah. So what are your guys' guesses? I want to see what your guesses are. And I think you're going to get it right, but there's a certain way I'm going to twist it for you to understand it better. Okay, there's a way to really describe this so you understand it. I'm going to break it down to a very simple idea. Okay, sense of humor, masculinity, confidence. What else? Money, be charming. Risk-taking ability, money, masculinity, money. A good jawline, intelligence, sense of humor, confidence. You guys are getting really close. You're almost nailing it. What else? Any other ideas? Hygiene, confidence, DET. That is true, Moon Boy. Social status. Again, the thing that all women are attracted to. Do you think all women are attracted to money? Do you think all women are attracted to social status? Do you think all women are attracted to sense of humor? Do you think all women are attracted to confidence? Having a goal. Oh, someone just nailed it. Someone just almost nailed it, like 99%. I like this. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to give it to you. Of course, talk to women. Find out. Talk to them and ask them what they think. This is my opinion, but it's not just an opinion. This is something that I have concluded from all of the women I've talked to, from the experiences I've had attracting women, to teaching clients, to reading books, to talking to other people about this. I mean, I'm really taking this from a wide range of knowledge here. Okay, a wide range of knowledge, wisdom, information. So if I had to take it down to one thing, and someone kind of said it here, they said, Giacomo Renuzzo said, sure of themselves. So, okay, sure of themselves, confidence. Someone said purpose, ambition, goal. Okay. Yes, all of these things. And it basically is that. Like, I don't like the word confidence because confidence is so broad. It's almost vague. It doesn't really mean anything. Like, what does confidence really mean? Like, what is that? What does it look like? Like, a woman might say confidence, and I do believe that is such a big factor, but what does that look like? Like, what is that in the tangible sense? What does a confident guy look like? What is he doing that's showing confidence? Or showing that he's sure of himself? Or showing that he's decisive? And these are all masculine qualities. Some people said masculinity, but masculinity is also very vague. So what is it really? And I think is this. It's a guy who just knows what he's doing and he feels comfortable with it. So, yes, I'm going to be taking questions. A guy who knows what he's doing and he feels comfortable with it. So, in some ways, that is confidence. That's like could be a definition of confidence, right? When you're confident in something, you're competent, so you know what you're doing and you're comfortable with it. I'm trying to plug in my computer. There we go. So that's my definition there. And why I'm taking that definition is because we can take that and we can do a lot with it. Like, that just spans so much. Right? Someone said that's it. Well, yeah, but you got to understand that goes into multiple areas. That goes into multiple areas of your life. That goes into the micro and that goes into the macro. And yes, all women are attracted to that. I'll explain why women are all attracted to that in just a second. Okay. Ooh, someone made a good point here. This is cool. Someone said comfortable with or without the woman. Exactly. You're not doing it. You're not becoming comfortable or confident for women because that shows a weakness. Instead, you're doing it for yourself, right? So this goes into all different areas. This goes into the area of course, the obvious one, right? Going up and talking to a woman that you know what you want and you're comfortable with it and you're comfortable with what's going on. You're decisive. So she sees that. You're doing that in the little mini decisions in your life. Like, have you ever been around someone who's just like knows what they want? Like, even someone who, let's just say you're talking to a friend on the phone and you guys are just trying to decide what to do that night, or just even more simple, like where to eat. And your friend's like, I don't know. And you're like, I don't know. And you have this really boring, annoying conversation where no one knows what they want and knows what to do. What if your friend came on the phone and said, hey, someone said, by the way, Ali A said, all people are attracted to this person. Yes, they are. Your friend is like, yo, dude, I got this place. I've been there before. It's amazing. I got us a reservation tonight at 7 o'clock. You're going to love it. It's so good. I promise you, you are going to be amazed. Right? If he says something like that, you're going to be like, whoa, cool, excited. In a weird way, you're going to be kind of attracted to your friend in that moment. And I don't mean sexually attracted. You're not going to be turned on by your friend. But you're going to have this like, wow, like you're going to attach to his energy. Like, ooh, I like where my friend's going with this. Like, you feel almost like secure. You feel like taken care of in that moment. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, it's kind of like a nice, comfortable feeling that you have. Women get sexually attracted to that. Women get sexually attracted to that feeling. It's really cool. Okay? They get attracted to that because that's like the comfort and security that they're feeling, and they're like really feeling this masculinity, which is what I've been describing here. Knowing what you want, going for it, being comfortable with it. Even in the small decisions of, hey, you text a girl, hey, 8 o'clock. You like Italian? I got this great Italian place we're going to go to. You're going to love it. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Excuse me. This is where we're going. Like they love that. That's what attracts them, because they're attracted to the masculine qualities, just like you're attracted to a woman with feminine qualities. All women are. I haven't met one that's not, unless they're, again, we're talking about straight women here, heterosexual women. It's just a guy who just like is comfortable with who he is and the things that he wants to do. Now, here's the thing. There are other things that are going to make you attracted to a woman. And guys were saying some of these things before. They were saying things like sense of humor and purpose and ambition and things like that. So I'm not saying that this is the only thing that you need, but this is definitely one thing that spans, okay? A guy who just knows what he wants, he's comfortable with it, and this is what he's doing. So that could be with your career. That could be with where you want to live. It's just you feel very uneasy. Or let me put yourself in the woman's shoes, okay? The woman feels very uneasy when she meets a man who just is so blah about everything, like doesn't know what he wants. It's kind of, and I'm not talking about, it's okay to be present and live moment to moment. It's like you don't have to know everything you're doing in your future, but you do have to understand where you think you're going and what you want to do. Again, on a macro and a micro level. So a guy who is very passionate, someone said that earlier, passion, who's very passionate, knows what they want out of life, knows what they want to do, knows what they like. Again, not set in his ways. You can change your mind on things. You can be malleable. You can like new things. But someone who's just comfortable with life, like they feel like they have it handled. That's another one. Again, synonymous with what I've been saying. You just like have life handled. So what does that look like on the other end? Like, what does it look like to not have your life handled? Well, I always give that same example of, the guy who lives in their parents' basement, which is okay if you live with your parents and you're younger, or maybe you're trying to figure some things out and whatever. But I just mean, like, you're the guy who lives in your parents' basement doing nothing, having no idea what you want to do, and you're stuck. It's not attractive. Not because you don't have money, but because you're not doing anything with your life. It's really boring, and it shows that you're just like, you have a very shaky foundation. Okay, this is great. We're just coming up with all these synonyms so you guys can understand. Like, you need to have a nice foundation built. The foundation is what you're doing with your life, knowing who you are. Self-esteem is involved in this. Comfortable with who you are, comfortable with your decision. If you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm not sure where I'm going, I don't know where we should go to dinner tonight, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, like all these, you're shaky in all these different areas, that's a weakness. Not a physical weakness, that's an emotional weakness. Not attractive. It's not attractive in anyone. Of course, we all go through periods of life where that happens, and that's okay. I'm not saying that like you need to go through life always having these characteristics, these character traits. I'm not saying that. Like, we all go through our periods, especially when we're younger, where we're just like, I don't know. But what I'm telling you is, if you want to get a quality woman attracted, these are things you got to be figuring out. And it's okay. Take your time. Take your time. Figure this stuff out. What I'm telling you here today is this is something that you should think about working on. Karen said, there are people who feel like they have their life handled. Yeah, to a certain degree they do. Of course, we don't have answers to everything. We're not perfect. I'm not saying to be perfect, but I'm saying to at least be able to take care of yourself, to be able to feed yourself, be able to be self-sufficient, to know what you're doing with your work, to know where you want to live, being decisive, having at least a majority of the things you want in life. Either you're working toward them, which is attractive, by the way, or you have those things. I'm not talking about material possessions, but basic necessities for sure. You're self-sufficient. You have some sort of career. You know what you're doing with your life. You know what kind of woman you want. You know what kind of relationship you're looking for. I want to encourage you today to get some of those things handled, to work on those things. It might take you a few years. That's okay. You might be 19. You might be 40 years old watching this. It might take you a few years. What I'm saying is figure it out. Here's the best part, my friend, is that this is going to be attractive, not just to women, but you're going to be, let me say that again. There are multiple benefits to this. One of them is you will be more attractive to women. But the biggest benefit is you're going to be so happy with your life. Life is tough when you're sitting in limbo. Life is tough when you don't know what you're doing. When you're just floating by and you're confused. It's tough. I mean, can we all agree on this? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? I think that it's really healthy for you to make these decisions. Whether you believe in God and heaven and hell, I think we can all agree right now, or whether this is one big matrix simulation, we can all agree we're living this life. One day we will die. One day it will all be over. Whatever happens after that, we can have another discussion on that another time. But at least we know that we only have here, 60 years at the worst. Hey, maybe life is short. You only have 40 years. Or 80, 90 years, 100 at best. It's finite. So let's just do our best. Let's have this awesome life where we have goals and things we're working for. Let's make it fun for us. Let's make it, challenge, overcoming challenges, which help build our self-esteem and make us feel accomplished. Let's feel good. Let's do something. I always say there's this funny quote from Wayne's World 2, which is such a silly movie. It's really funny though. Wayne's World 2, and the whole premise of the movie is him being told by the dead Jim Morrison to put on a big concert. And so at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, he puts on the big concert, but it doesn't work out. And he goes, I don't get it, Jim Morrison. You told me I got to put on this concert, and it didn't work out. Why did you tell me to do this? And he looks at him and he says something that's kind of deep. And I was like, wow, that's kind of awesome, even though it's a comedy. He says, Wayne, you had to do something with your life. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if it's exactly those words, but it's pretty much that. You had to do something with your life. I really believe in that. And that is something that is attractive to all women. So that's what I think. But it's not really much of an opinion. It is kind of true. I wouldn't be sitting here just speaking from my soapbox with a bunch of opinions. It is something that is true. So, what do you guys think? Love to hear your thoughts. Would love to hear your thoughts. In the meantime, before we get into questions, I hope that this connected with you. And I actually have a solution for you. If you feel that you need some help in this area, if you feel that you need help in becoming more, let's say, whole as a person and figuring out more areas of your life and becoming more confident in who you are, not just who you are as a person, but your whole lifestyle, everything that is everything in your life, in and out and all in between, I have something for you. And it's pretty cool because you can get it only today for the next 38 minutes. It is a $1 trial to my Irresistible Academy. Of course, you can do this on your own, which is totally fine. But if you want some help, if you need that push, I'm offering a $1 trial to a monthly course that I have called the Irresistible Academy, where every month you get new content teaching you all the different ways to become more attractive, more irresistible to women, but more importantly, and I say this very serious as I look you right dead in the eye, more importantly, doing it for yourself. I don't want you just trying to become attractive and irresistible and building this amazing life just so you can have sex with a girl or get a girlfriend, which is nice. It's great to be in a relationship and have sex. Wonderful things. But more importantly, do it for yourself. And then the byproduct is happiness, a fulfilling relationship, sex with amazing women, things like that. So I'm offering a $1 trial today. You can go to trippadvice.com/stream special. It's only available to my guys who join me on the live. So it's only available for the next 37 minutes here on the live. And literally at the end of the hour, I shut it down because I'm only offering it to guys who come, they show up, they listen to this, they take notes, they're here, they're commenting in the chat, which I love to see. So it's like my gift to you. And basically, the $1 trial gets you the first month for free, which is teaching you all these cool advanced attraction techniques. I'll actually show it to you. Let's look at it real quick. And you get it for free, and you're going to have that for $1 forever. And then after that, it's $47 per month if you want to stay in, or if you don't, that's fine. You can cancel. You just won't get all the months ahead. So I'll show it to you real quick. I'm so excited because this has never been offered before. This is only something that you can get part of Hooked. But it's not something I've ever offered. And I thought, you know what? I want to give it to you guys. I want to give it to the guys who show up on these lives. It's like, I don't know. I just wanted to gift you guys. Okay, I'm having a hard time. There we go. Cool. So as you can see here, this is the members area. And I'll show you really quickly. Here's Irresistible Academy. You're going to get access to this for $1 today if you want to join. You're going to get for $1 month 1. So you won't see these because they come every 4 weeks, and then you get billed $47 per month to get them. So this is advanced attraction techniques, and then I give you all these cool techniques that help you with attracting women. It's an hour-long video. None of this stuff I've ever talked about. None of it's on YouTube. You also get my 30-day implementation plan, so it teaches you how do you actually use this stuff and implement it, how do you get results. I did a private interview with a guy who has slept with over 1,000 women, so he teaches you more attraction techniques. And then there's some other cool stuff, some things that you'll learn about. I talk about all these friction points in your personality that cause you not to be attractive to women. And then you also get a video, which is the beginning of a series that you get every single month with girls' opinions on different stuff. So you'll get that as well. And also you get a bonus with it, which is a 2-hour seminar that I did in Chicago, private seminar only to like 10 guys. And it's 2 hours long, talking about more about how to meet women and attraction techniques as well. And then if you decide to stay in, you'll get all these other ones. We'll talk about charisma. This is more lifestyle stuff, 3 disqualifiers in your life, the biggest moments that matter in dating, style secrets, advanced conversation techniques, how to be popular, how to be a boyfriend where the girl never leaves, how to build a cool lifestyle, more about understanding women and understanding the mind of a woman. Month 11 is conquering your inner demons, meaning your inner stuff, your inner problems that you might have, self-esteem issues, things like that. And then month 12 ends with having a kick-ass bachelor pad. So really cool stuff. $1 today, but only for the next, like I said, 34 minutes. So my special gift to you, my friends. Let's take that off. So check it out. Hopefully I'll see you in there. And yeah, man. Here to help you out. Okay, let's do questions. I'm going to put on the number there. So any questions you have, call in and we'll talk about stuff. For those of you who just joined, just so you know, you can call in, ask questions. I'm also going to keep this video live so you can, how do I say this? It's going to be on the channel, so you'll be able to watch the content from earlier, but you'll only be able to get access to the Irresistible Academy $1 trial for the next 33 minutes. So check that out. So let's do it, guys. What questions do you have? We'll go into some stuff. I feel like today was a little bit more motivational, and I hope that you got something from it. Understanding beyond the fact of the one thing that women are attracted to, but also really helping you out so you do things for you. I talk about that in my Magnetic book. I don't know if you guys have that too. In Magnetic, I talk about the fact that when you're building an irresistible lifestyle and you're trying to be attractive, a lot of the stuff you should just be doing for you at the end of the day. Nicholas said, did you have a quality girl, Trip? Yeah, I've dated multiple women. Right now, I'm dating a very quality woman, beautiful inside and out. And I've dated other women, and they were quality women. I think, I don't know if any of my exes are watching this now, but listen, here's the truth. I think I continue to attract a better woman for me. So they're all great women and good for me at the time. I have ended those relationships. I personally ended those relationships to get a woman that is great for me. And now I've been in a relationship with this woman for a year. If you want to know who she is and what her situation is, what she looks like, what she's all about, you want to see pictures of us, you can check out my Instagram, which is just Tripp Advice. So follow me there. DM me, say hello. We can talk in there. Someone said they're not able to call. Should work. Cool. You just started reading the Magnetic book, Mike D. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting it. They've been loving it. It really, I feel like, man, I should have written this thing so much longer ago. I only wrote it a year ago. Actually, the 1 year anniversary of the release is November 1st. I should do something special for that. I really should. So yeah, the lines are open, guys. You can call in, or I can answer questions. Someone said, what do you do if a girl ghosted you? Nothing. Only learn from it. Try to figure out why she may have ghosted you. You must have done something that was not attractive to her. I don't mean that necessarily you did something that made her not attracted to you, but maybe there's something in your personality that's not attractive to women. Maybe you can figure that out. My longest relationship was 4 years. What's a magnetic book? The Magnetic book is a book I wrote all about how to become more attractive to women and how to become rejection proof. You can check it out at trippadvice.com/book. Put a link there for you. What's my thoughts on the book The Power of Now? Only the fact that it's sitting on my bookshelf over there. I've read it 3 times. One of my favorite books ever. Highly suggest that book as well. Teaches you how to more live in the moment and not worry about the future. By the way, if any of you guys ended up signing up for the Irresistible Academy for the $1 trial, let me know. I'm really curious to know if you guys have signed up for it. It's only available for the next 29 minutes for you to jump in and check out month 1 of the Irresistible Academy. And if you want to cancel, that's totally fine. I mean, I don't think you should, because I think the information is great. I don't think you should ever cancel. You should stay in, absorb the information, implement the information, and become this irresistible, amazing guy. But if you don't think it's helping you, well, something must be off. I'll put that link again here. I know I'm crazily, shamelessly promoting this thing, but I'm very proud of it because it helps guys, and it's incredible, and it's a freaking $1, and it's going to help you become more charismatic, more comfortable with women, build a lifestyle for yourself that's going to be more attractive. What book would you recommend for a college guy? Magnetic. My book. Hands down. Hey, Tripp, what is the best way to get again with a girl that you hooked up with in the past and for some reason stopped talking for a while after a couple months? Ease your way back in with that one. You know what I mean? Don't just try to hook up with her again right away. See how she's doing. Talk to her for a little bit. See what's going on in her life. Maybe hang out with her in a non-sexual way, and then you can move to something more sexual if you guys were hooking up before. Cool. Patrick signed up for the Irresistible Academy. Nice, Patrick. Hopefully I'll see you in there and then in Tripp's Corner, because you'll get access to that as well, and in the members area. If anyone else signed up, let me know. I'll be curious. Or if there's people who are already in the Irresistible Academy, so maybe you can tell us what you think of it and how it's working for you. Someone said, is that my father in the photo with the water? No, that's my buddy. It probably seems like it's my father, but it's not my father. Someone called in. Oh, you know what? Sorry, guys. Call in again. It should work now. So if you just called, call in again. How do you talk to girls after breaking up with someone you loved? Well, you're going to need to work on yourself for a while. It's going to be hard to talk to girls after you're so down on yourself. So I'd work on building up your self-esteem again and doing things for you that you love and that you enjoy. So I'd be doing that before I get back into the dating realm. Okay. Ali, he said, my ex told me to not to contact her. So we agreed. I went into no contact. Today she blocked me for no reason. She didn't block you for no reason. She blocked you because she's going into no contact. That's what no contact is. So she's really just following through with what she wanted. And you shouldn't care because you guys are going into no contact. So the fact that she blocked you should be totally fine because you agreed to go into no contact. Obviously, you have not accepted the fact that you are in a no contact zone. So, Ali, I would try to move on from her as well. In my Irresistible Academy, which I've been talking about, there is a month in there all about the how to become a boyfriend that she'll never leave. And I actually talk about it with that guy that you saw there. You saw my hand going over this mentor of mine who you thought was my dad. His name is Jonathan Aslay. He's one of my mentors. And we talk about relationships. He's a relationships genius. And we talk about how to be a boyfriend. That's so amazing that the woman will never leave you. We talk about that in one of the months of Irresistible Academy. So I highly recommend that you check it out. Lines are still open, guys. Give me a call. Gosh, we used to get so many calls. Now everyone seems to be scared. There's over 100 people watching. No one wants to come in, huh? No one wants to chime in and talk to me. That's okay. I'll still answer questions for you here on the chat. Would I rather be invisible or be able to fly? It's a good question. Probably be able to fly. Because if I was invisible, I don't know if I'd trust myself. Hey, Tripp, I have a date with my ex tomorrow after many years not seeing each other. Best way to attract her again. What did you do in the beginning, Jumpman? How did you attract her in the beginning? Also, why are you having a date with your ex again? Why are you guys always going after your exes? Is anyone else having trouble calling? Is this the reason? Oh, you're calling from India. Well, that could be a problem. Otherwise, I don't think anyone's going to have trouble calling. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you call from India. You're going to have to do the country code, which is 1. Here's a call. What's going on, man? You're on the air. What's your name, age, and where you calling from?
All right, so my name is Expertise. I'm 41, and I've been learning production and game for quite a while. So I met this one chick, right? And I met her on the app at first. It wasn't nothing serious. But the problem is that, okay, when we met, we had a conversation, and I was like, okay, what are you looking for after this date? She told me, what she said was, she was like, nothing, we move forward. So in my mind, I'm all happy. I'm like, yes, I finally found a one-night stand, whatever. Okay, 2 days go by, right? And she calls my phone, and she says, what happened? Why haven't you been texting me and all of this other extra stuff, right? Hello?
I'm
So
here.
she's
Yeah.
like, because on the app, when you're online, it shows a green button. I don't know if you're like hit to that, but it shows a green dot when you're online. When you're offline, it shows a red dot. So she's like, I know you're on hot or not, and you haven't been calling me and texting me. What happened? I said these exact same words to her. I said, remember you told me that nothing would move forward? She's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. Like I don't know how she meant it, but she was like, no, I meant it like as in like a relationship. Like, what? How does that even make sense? So okay. So I give her a try. I go over to her dorm. Long story short, we do what we do. We date. And as time goes by, I wake up to her one night and she hands me my phone, right? Now now I asked her why, I have a password, like how did you get in my phone? She watched me put in my password while we were at the movie theater. And she started asking me who's all these girls, who's Candace, who's this, who's that, and I'm like, remember, we're not really solidified. So if we're not solidified, and I told her
I'm
I
going to
wasn't
help
really
you out
serious.
here. Hold on. Stop here. I want to fast forward this a little bit so we can get more to the point. So we can help
Okay.
you, okay? So just tell me what's happening right now. What is it that you're looking for? What's your goal here?
Well, here's the thing, man. Like I kind of like her, but at the end of the day, it's like I want to get her to know her a little bit more to solidify things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to feel her out more.
Okay, so are you saying that she wants to push and go forward into a relationship fast and you're not ready yet and you're just trying to take your time? Is that right?
Yeah, but here's the problem, Tripp. So she checks my phone. I don't check her phone, right?
She looks at
But
your
there's a
phone.
problem
She looks at your phone?
Yeah. When I was asleep, she went into my phone, and here's the problem. I told her, I said, we're not really solidified. So I go through her phone, right? She's being a hypocrite because she got other guys messaging her. But if I have other women messaging me, it's a problem, Tripp.
You guys should not be going through each other's phone. If you guys are doing that, that means there's trust issues. So there's already problems, and you guys haven't even entered a relationship yet. So this is red flag number one: the fact that this woman is going through your phone. I mean,
She went through my phone once, and I was asleep.
she'll probably do it again. I just want to let you understand that.
Yeah.
Usually they do it once, they'll do it again because they're looking for something. This is a self-esteem issue. When someone doesn't trust, listen to me.
Here's the thing.
Listen to me, hold on. When someone doesn't trust, that means that they think that they're not good enough for the person, so they're looking for confirmation that they're not good enough by trying to find the other guy or the other girl doing something. So just understand this is a big red flag.
Yeah, and so I went over through her phone, right? And I was just playing around at first, but then I seen text messages from other guys. So I was like, listen, you can't be a hypocrite. We're not dating, so I don't really care that this happened. I told her, I don't care that this happened, but you can't be a hypocrite to me when you're doing the same thing, you know?
Understand. I totally understand. Dude, I don't know about this girl. I'm feeling very bad vibes from this girl. She's causing a lot of trouble, and you guys are not even in a relationship yet.
Yeah, and you're right, Tripp. You know what she did to me? She scratched my thigh when she went through my phone, and she said, I'm sorry, I apologize. She literally, like, dug into my ribs and scratched me, bro.
Like aggressively, like not playfully?
Like, she said she was playing, but literally I had scratches on the side of my stomach. And I said, listen, I'm going to leave. I left, and she started blowing up my phone. And I'm like, bro, I kind of like her, but it's like I think I might have to let her go. And it's unfortunate, bro.
I would let her go, man. You need to find a woman who does not have trust issues, who is secure in who she is, who isn't forcing you into a relationship, who isn't physically abusing you. Okay? I know that sounds kind of intense, but either way, if you feel like she's doing that in a way that's inappropriate, then that's abuse. So this is all red flags. 100% move on from this chick.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I hope that helps. Hope that's confirmation enough.
For sure. All right, have a good one, Tripp.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, bye.
Yeah, man. Guys, we can meet some really messed up women. Not fun. Not fun at all. I do also talk about in the Irresistible Academy, in the How to Become a Boyfriend She'll Never Leave in month 8, I believe in there I'm also talking about how to find a quality woman. And that's so important. All right, we got a call. What's going on? What's your name, age, and where are you calling from?
Yo, my name is Ali. I'm 18 and I'm calling from Sweden.
From Sweden. What's up, man? What's your question?
Yeah, so like in the chat, I asked about my ex. like I said, we've been broken up like plenty of times, and this time it feels like it's for real. And I'm just like, because I've been blocked like everywhere, and uh,
Are you the guy who
like
said that
last
she
week,
blocked you when you guys agreed to go no contact?
yeah, well, we agreed to, like, she asked me to not contact her, but then I agreed to that, and she's like, okay, and we go our like separate ways. Then like this, like today, she blocked me, and I'm like, yeah, like I'm just asking, like, why, because I haven't like contacted her or anything like that.
So what's your
So I'm
question?
like,
What's your question?
yeah. So what I'm trying to find out is like why, and like, is it like still possible to perhaps get an ex back even though you're blocked?
Here's the thing. I got to be honest with you, man. What's your name again?
Ali,
Alan? Alan?
Ali.
A- Ali. Ali.
Yes.
Okay, Ali. I really don't believe in getting your ex back. I mean, I'm just going to be straight up. I don't believe in it. I believe that it's dangerous for your mindset to be so obsessed with a woman, even if she was amazing, even if you guys had the most amazing relationship, even if you think that she was so perfect. I think it could be a disaster for your mental health to be pining after one woman who doesn't want you. So there's a reason why she broke up with you. Maybe you know that. Maybe you don't. If you don't, maybe try to find that out from her, although it feels like at this point it might be too late. But I think it would be healthier for you to give up on it. I rarely tell guys to give up, right? You should try hard with everything. But when a woman doesn't want you and she's made that decision, to be honest with you, man, there's very little you could do to get her back. We can go through some things that we could try to tell you to do, but really at the end of the day, it's not going to change who you are as a person. And I'm going to just give you some tough love. She is at this point saying no to who you are. So you'd have to completely change who you are as a person at the chance to get her back. And do you really want to do that? Do you really want to completely change who you are just so a woman can like this new version of you? Does this make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
I know
Well,
it's tough
what
to
I'm
hear.
thinking is,
Go ahead.
yeah, go on.
Go ahead. Oh, that's
Yeah,
all you were
well,
saying? That's tough to hear?
okay. Yeah, well, the thing is, because we've been broken up like plenty of times before, and I'm just thinking to myself because she's like the first like girlfriend I've had, and I'm like her first everything as well. So I'm just like thinking to myself because, like, let's be honest here, I'm like living in a kind of a like fairy tale, so to
Yeah.
speak, and I do want to be like, because I've had like other dates and opportunities to hook up with other people, but for me it didn't like click. And with this girl, I'm just like, I don't know, like everything seemed to go good, and she's like, yeah, I don't want to like, apparently like her attraction lowered by us fighting so much, and she like, yeah, pulled the plug, I guess.
Let me tell you something. I'm 34 years old. I've been
Yeah.
on a countless number of dates, mini relationships, long relationships. My first, if you want to call it a relationship, was when I was around your age. I was 17 years old. I thought I was in love. It was the woman that I lost my virginity to, or the girl, I should say.
Yeah.
I was in love, and it didn't work out. I was devastated. But then you're 18, right? So, time went on, and I met other women and other women and other women. And, I guess my point here is that you're very young, and even if you weren't, even if you're 40 years old, you're telling me this story, you're going to have still so many opportunities in your life to meet other women who you're going to have that same connection with. Something I talk about in my book. I say this in my book. I say that, one of the reasons why guys get hung up on women is, like your ex, it's not just because she's special and all these things, but you're still remembering and connected to that feeling that you had with her. It's like this feeling. It's the oxytocin. It's the brain, the love chemical dripping in your brain. It's the feeling that you're having inside of you that you really liked. So what I'm saying to you here is that you're going to have that feeling again. There is not only one woman, but many women who you're going to become attracted to, who you're going to like, maybe fall in love with. Maybe you'll end up breaking their heart. Who knows? You're going to have this again. So what I want to say to you here is, if a woman doesn't like you, let her go, because you don't want to be with a woman who doesn't want to accept you for who you are. And you know what? Maybe you made some mistakes. We learned from those mistakes. So we say this was a gift. You went through this, period of time with this girl. You messed up. You did some fighting. Maybe you did some terrible things. That happened for the reason. So now that you can learn from those lessons, become stronger and better as a person, and attract a new girl that will accept the new, stronger version of you. And I can guarantee you will have that same feeling that you had with this one with someone new. So you know what I'm saying? So I want you to let this one go freely and say to yourself, okay, I got what I needed to out of this. I'm going to learn my lessons. Let's now find someone new that I can be with this new, stronger version of me, and understand that it is a fact. You're young and you seem like a really good guy, that you will find another woman. You will find someone else. I mean, especially if you're obviously watching this channel, so you're learning about this stuff. So use the mindsets, the techniques, the theories that I'm teaching you, and go out and meet more women.
Okay, yeah. So even though, like, let's say she comes back in 3 months, should I just, like, flat out reject her, or should I do as, like, other people have told me, like, to ask her what will change and, like, why this time would be different, and maybe give it another shot,
Here's the answer. You shouldn't prepare for that moment, because you should be going into the mindset that this is done. This is over with. You're not going to get her back, and you're going to move on. And so we can't decide now in today's moment what's going to happen, because you might be in a whole different mindset in 3 months. You might be dating a new girl at that time. So you have to make that decision 3 months from now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now, if she hypothetically comes back to you. You make that decision then, because at that point you might be over it. You might not even have to ask yourself that question for longer than 3 seconds. She might come back and you might say, like, oh, I'm done. I've moved on from you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to live more in the present time right now, work on yourself, act as if this is done and you're not going to see her again, not going to be with her again, continue no contact, pretend that she is gone from your life completely, move on, and you can make that decision in the future if that does happen and she comes back.
Mm-hmm. One quick last question: Will there be more live streams like that, like this, where you can call in?
Yes. Yeah. I do these every week, so you can always call in, and we can talk to you, and we can get updates from you. So yes, I'm doing another one tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I do these every Tuesday at this same time. So yes, there'll be more opportunities.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you. Take care.
Cool. We got deep there, guys. We got deep there. I wish I could just like I have a little bit of the power, but I wish I had magical abilities. Like I had like a pill I could give you, or if this was like Street Fighter 2, I could like do this like Hadouken. If you guys catch my reference, and just like hit you with a big bowl of energy that you just get absorbed, and it says to you that you don't need to be hanging on to women that are not interested in you anymore, and that you can have this superpower, magical ability, almost magical, to be able to attract a woman into your life that's going to be quality and who's going to want you. Let's take another call. What's up, man? You're on the air.
Okay.
What's your name, age, and where you calling from?
My name is Brandon Smith. I'm 36, and I'm calling from North Carolina.
All right, Brandon Smith. What's up, man? What's your question?
Well, actually, I'm really nervous calling, but
It's all right. You take your time.
yeah,
Not
there's
too
been a girl
too
I've
much
liked-
time, but go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, there's been a girl I've liked for a long time. I've known for years now, and I've told her, and she's sorry, she said kind of weird things like we'll see, but ultimately she's not comfortable with that. I over years, like 6, 7 years, I've been unable to let this go. So I guess I was wondering if you had some advice on how to deal with that.
You said how many years you've been dealing with this? 6 years?
Yeah, 6+.
And so what's been going on in these 6 years? You guys have been together?
No, we've just been friends, watching movies together, having conversations about politics and religion, and
And have you,
no,
you,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say you've tried to get with her, but she said she's not interested, or what? This is an intense friend zone situation.
Yeah, maybe it is one of those. Yeah, no, I did tell her that I more or less loved her. Well, yeah, no, I did tell her that.
And what was her response?
Sorry,
It's okay. Take your time.
sorry. Yeah, that she wouldn't, like, she didn't feel the same way, I guess. I'm trying to think of what she said exactly, but it was more that, yeah, no, she wasn't comfortable with that relationship, I think. But I guess the question is, she'll still write me out of the blue from time to time, and that kind of throws me off.
Okay.
I've tried to let this go, and
I got it. I know what's
Okay.
going on. So it's a very typical friend zone situation.
okay.
I've been in it. A lot of guys have been in this. It's basically, it's the scenario where you're close with a girl, you've fallen in love with her, you really like her, all these great things about her have attracted you. She only sees you as a friend, but she's I'm not faulting her for this, but what's happening is she's sucking you back in because she's showing this interest constantly, right?
Okay. Yes.
Right. She's
Yeah,
sucking.
that's a much better way to put it.
Right. She's sucking you back in, and it's keeping you in, and it's making you continue to. It's like you're almost like addicted. You're addicted to the validation because you're thinking maybe this validation will be now the time when she'll actually show me more. But if she hasn't, at this point, especially after 6 years, man, if she hasn't shown that she's interested, if she hasn't made a move, I mean, she knows you pretty well at this point. I highly doubt that it's going to change, and it's probably keeping you in this downward spiral. Of just continuously looping back to her constantly because she's still sucking you back in. I highly recommend that you cut this off. And this might be really, really tough for you because she's like your friend, but she's not really your friend. The reality is she's not your friend. she is your friend, but you don't see her as a friend. She's not a platonic friend to you. You're in love with her. She sees you as a friend. The interesting thing is the advice I'm going to give you actually gives you the chance to maybe get her interested in you. However, I don't want to give you that hope because it's probably not going to happen. But just understand that you need to leave her. You need to let her know, hey, you need to be honest with her. Just say, hey, listen, and this can be over text, over a phone convo, whatever. Hey, listen, as you know, my feelings for you are more than friends. I don't see this going away anytime soon, so I need to take some time away and keep some distance from you so I can move on from you. I'm sorry if that hurts. I'm sorry if that hurts our friendship, but that's something I need to do, and I hope you understand. So you say it in a nice way. You don't need to say like, oh, all these mean things or anything. And some guys get so angry that they take it out on the girl, but it's not her fault. It's your fault for staying in for this long. So you need to let her go, let her be. There is a small chance that she goes, wait a minute, maybe I do like him. That's your best bet at that shot, but probably not because she would have at this point. So for your mental health, your sanity, for overall everything good in your life, you need to escape this. And the faster you do it, the happier you're going to be. Right now, it's going to be really hard. You're going to go through withdrawal. You're going to go through denial. But you have to accept the fact that this is not going to happen with this woman. But you should also accept the fact that you don't need to just accept the negative. You can accept the positive too. So accept the fact that it's not going to work out with her, but also accept the fact that there's another woman out there that is going to be just as amazing or more, probably more, because she's going to be a woman that's going to be even better for you because she's going to actually like you, who's out there. It's not like this motivational, like you can do it. Like this is fact. There are so many women out there. Where are you again? Atlanta? Or where'd you say?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Where? What city?
Kannapolis. It's north of Charlotte.
Cool. So I'm sure you live in a city big enough where there's other women that you can talk to and approach. And you're 36 years old. If you want help, you can do coaching. I do offer coaching, by the way. You can sign up on my website, trippadvice.com, and we can help you there. Or at the very least, your first step right now is to let her go. That's my advice to you, my friend.
Yeah, no, well, one, I want to say thank you. Two, I want to say, I kind of suspected that was the right thing to do. I really need to hear something.
Yeah,
like this,
sometimes you need to hear it. I get it, man. I get it. I mean, I'm not saying anything mind-blowing. And I'm sure everyone who's listening is like, yeah, duh. But sometimes you just need to hear it. You just need to hear what's going on to just give you that extra push, And you might need to hear it again. You might need to remind yourself. You might need to watch this video again. It will stay on the channel so you can watch it again. And just remind yourself that this is not for you. So, there you go.
That sounds good. Yeah, no, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Just thanks so much, Tripp. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Good luck, Brandon.
All right. Take care.
All right. That ends the calls for today, boys and girls, although I don't think there's any girls out there. Do any women watch this? Sometimes they do. They never speak up, though. Someone said, fuck your coaching. Well, then I'll just report you. How about that? For hate speech. Let's report you. Bye-bye. No spammers in this chat. Guys, how awesome was this? What a good session today. It was a good discussion, Power Cruise. Lots of good stuff. A lot of people here joining us. These lives are getting bigger. Okay, I don't know for sure. We're coming so close. This might be the last live with the white bat. You want to know what's behind here, by the way? This is probably the last one ever. That's what's behind there. Not the last live ever. No. Lots of lives to come. The last one in front of these fucking curtains. No more of this. I got a studio being built right around the corner. All I have left, by the way, is one screw. I have one screw left. Meaning one screw to attach the mic. I have a new mic. I have a whole new setup. And once that screw gets here from Amazon Prime, hopefully that screw works. That's the last step to getting my new studio ready and built. Hopefully, ready for tomorrow. All right, so in just a minute here, we're past the hour. I am going to go ahead and shut off in the next few minutes the Dollar Irresistible stream special for you, available to you guys, and hope that you join it and hope that we see you in there. So go check it out. It is $1, only available for the next few minutes. I'm going to shut it down very soon. This has been awesome. You guys rock. Thanks for being here. Another live tomorrow. We're going to do it at 7 p.m. Central. Is that when we're going to do it? Yes. So join me tomorrow. You can call tomorrow. We'll do more calls. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. Hope this helped. This video will stay on so you can watch it. Okay? All right. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.